For years now, many boys and girls have been traumatized by the Pixel Gun campaign. There are many traumatic events in that campaign, such as the frickin' church, the Slenderman, of course,
Oh no!
and the one that we're focusing on today, Hell's Castle. Hell's Castle is a pretty nice looking place, and thankfully, I'm the only motherfucker crazy enough to make it, or well, it's gonna be a parody of it in Minecraft. So that's what we're gonna do today. I hope you enjoy this because it took several days to create. But yeah, let's go. So now let's start with where we left off in the last vid. Not that vid, that vid. And now let's do what we did in that vid, which is a lot of digging. Now, I am quite lazy, so I did experiment a bit with ways to dig. Some were more successful than others, some were more boring than others. But in general, experimentation is bad, so hard labor is good. So, over time, big progress was made after I stopped trying to be creative for once. But I kind of unintentionally made a mob spawner down here. And this is pretty much a problem that's going to persist for the entire thing to the point where it's still a problem to this day. So yeah. But I was lonely, and the weird creatures that keep killing me every so often aren't really company, so I had to drag my pets over from the island. Yeah, animal abuse is very funny, I know that, guys. Now, it may look like I'm done digging right now, but trust me, this is only a break from all the terrorism I've been doing to the rocks. Now, this is going to be the OG Hell's Castle. Yes, there's going to be multiple castles down here. Also, this is going to be a perfect recreation because Pixel Gun building is a little more different than Minecraft building. Also, I can't be barred to get all the deep slate needed to build all this shit. So yeah. First, we need to build a wall. It'll be a big, beautiful wall, and it'll keep all the fucking foreigners out. And hopefully it'll also keep all the hinds out, because these things, I'm going to rip off a baby villager's head if one more gets in my way! So anyways, I did the framework for the structure, which I'll explain right now, because it's forcing me in my notes. So basically, the structure is just 4 towers, like in a square, and then there's like a little crosswalk in the middle, and there's like these weird autistic looking buildings on the side. I don't know what the purpose is. Speaking about autistic, look at my stairwell design. Like, I had very little space to work with, so you had to cut me some slack, okay? And also, I'm gonna regret this for a while, but the middle pillar is not centralized at all. Like, if I were to go back right now, I would make the middle pillar centralized on one block, but sadly, I can't be bothered to tear down this entire goddamn thing. Anyways, I made some very kooky Christian-friendly banners. This is probably not going to get me demonetized. And speaking of Christians and crosses, look at this cross. It's a very big cross, and it's based off the actual cross from the actual Hell's Castle. And I'm actually saying actually, so actually much, actually, it's not even like a word right now. Actually. I think I'm beginning to lose it. Also, my notes kind of suck. Anyways, I'm decorating the entire place of skulls because I'm pretty rich. Like, I have farms for, like, iron. I could, like, be outperforming Australia if I really wanted to in terms of the mining industry. But anyways, I'm happy with my Hell's Castle thing. It's quite nice. And, thank God I'm leaving on a high note, because this is going to cause me to get on a low note. What is it? Digging. A lot of fucking digging. I've cut out a ton of the more monotonous tasks in this video, but just know, it was really painful. But now it's time for the even bigger and epicer Hell's Castle. It's going to be the real Castle of Hell. That was just a entry point before. So first, every good project needs planning. You need to figure out where to put stuff. And thankfully, that old school that I shot up is going to provide me with a lot of the resources for this build. Also, why did I build so much of this place so early? Anyways, I'm planning out the layout with signs. Signs are actually like a really good way to like plan out stuff. Like, I've used signs. I don't consent! I need to talk to my therapist about what just happened with me and that creeper, because that was violation. Absolute violation. After gathering some wood, I began work in the sauna. Now, don't ask me why there's a sauna in hell, cause it's already hot as hell in hell. But it's a nice sauna. And I'm also pretty proud of the sauna window. Like, look at it. It's a nice sauna window. Anyways, I fought bravely for the nearby wood in the area. And thankfully I did, because I made a pretty nice music room with a pretty sexy floor and ceiling design. Like, look at that. Just ignore the fact that I forgot windows. Now, we're lowering this place a little. There's no particular reason why we're lowering the floor a little. I'm just doing it because it's fun. Anyways, this room is going to be a dining room. And I really overshone the chair materials. But it's going to be a nice, lavish dining room. And it's going to be really big because this is going to be representing an entire dimension. Call it like a foreign embassy for the Nether in the overworld. That's not official, guys, but you could call it that if you really wanted to. Now let's make the kitchen, because we need food for the people that are eating here. Also, as you can tell, I am absolutely abysmal at planning out what materials I need. Like, I've wasted so many rockets doing this. It's like ridiculous. But I'm not building all this stuff in a creative role beforehand. Like, I can't be bothered to do stuff like that. And I know I can use Limatica, but Limatica is for like little bitches. Little bitches, like, I sound like a freaking schoolyard bully right now. I'm also sound like an autistic kid because I'm using sexy every other sentence to describe stuff. But yeah, these statues are quite lavish though. Like, well, to you guys it's lavish. To me, I know these enchantments are absolutely bottom of the barrel, scraping the piss floor off for all the gunk in it, the type of enchantments. Anyways, I started planning the layout of the second floor. I haven't finished the first floor, so I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it anyways. So, don't question my techniques. How about that? But thankfully, I realized what I was doing and just filled space up with a library because I didn't know what else to put. It's a nice library, and I even had some of my own personal books that are me and ChatGPT worked so hard to create. But thankfully, I'm actually somewhat creative and was able to make one book originally. And also, I finally realized I was wasting far too much rockets to build this thing, so thank God I finally built a portal to this place. Now it's time for the first room of this second floor extravaganza. Why do I give things such weird names? Sorry guys, I had to do 2 tests today at school as I'm voicing this. Like, my mind has been used up way too much already. And once again, my notes are horrible. Like, I'm never doing notes like this again. So, you should be even lucky that the stuff I'm saying is coherent. Anyways, it took some time to gather mats, or else I'm gonna be clipped by some frickin' creepers. And I had to go to the sheep inn for candles, cause they're my only candles over there. This is also like one of your rare glimpses of the sheep inn. I'm planning on coming back to it soon. I don't know how soon, though. Okay, so this room is going to have a grandfather clock. The only reason I'm pointing out is because this makes no sense, because in the Nether, the frickin' clock's going to have an autistic frickin' spaz attack! But in here, it's acting like an actual functional clock. Please explain to me how this works, guys. Anyways, I ransacked the mansion for wool, because I can't be bothered to go back to my sheep farm to grab it. Also, I destroyed and took and raped and pillaged pretty much everything else in this, so why not the wool too? Now, I'm in the bedroom, and you may be wondering, who's this bedroom for? It's for Luna! I'm never gonna forget what I did for that April Fool's vid. That thing is gonna result in me getting touched later on. I'm certain of it. As you can tell by the golden encrusted blackstone over here, no expense was spared for building this. And I'm pretty sure I've already talked about this type of bed, but I haven't. I hate this type of bed. It's gay, but I don't care if I'm using it right now, cause, whatever. Also, this main hall is an absolutely epic ceiling, I know. I really just needed to use some warped wood, cause I have way too much of it on hand. Also, I had to go for a pilgrimage to get the ingredients for soul torches. But little did I know, I already had all the ingredients I needed for my soul torches. I was just using stuff wrong. Blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm an idiot. But it's worth it, because look at that chandelier. It would have been bigger and better, but this main hall is not bigger and better, it's so cramped and stuff. Yeah. So anyways, here's a little bedroom for us guards or something, I don't know. I'm tired of making these frickin' bedrooms. So I decided to make an office. It's like the only non-bedroom place in this entire upper floor. It is everything a normal office would have. Well, maybe I could use bookcases, but I don't wanna. That's my excuse for everything in this. Why is my excuse everything for this? Is just, I'm lazy or I don't wanna. Like, I need to start putting more effort into this goddamn world. Like, I've had this for over a year, and what do I have to show for it? Like, I have a sheep here. I have a horrible city. Like, it has 4 buildings, and one of them I'm almost certainly gonna tear down in a matter of months, probably. Like, I hate the look of that building. What else? I got an unfinished railroad. I also got... Actually, I've done decently for this world. Shit, man. And of course, this office also had to have my absolutely favorite painting. It's quite nice that they're adding new paintings for the 1.21 update. And just so you know, although you can make your own custom paintings of data packs now, I'm not going to do that because I can't. This is actually torturous to deal with data packs and coding and what's it called? Resource packs for this freaking game. So I'm going to stick to good old-fashioned map arts, which is good for you because I'm making another map art really soon. Now here's the final room for this place, and it's my room. And it's the best room design too, and it has an even better bed. Also, that flag is essential. If I not have that flag, the 0 people occupying this frickin' hellhole, literally a hellhole, will not know who your true leader is. Now, I am going to build the basement soon, but before I do that, I must go to Mexico. I'm back! Now, folks, I've already said that I was going to build this frickin' basement 10 seconds ago, but in order for my channel to compete with the absolute masterpieces that are Bluey Plays Minecraft for Paw Patrol and Duolingo oiling himself up, I must start uploading faster. In order to do that, I have to make certain sacrifices in my videos. So I'm going to be doing this basement at a later date, and that basically means just forget about something to like probably 2 years later when I run out of content. And it's like, hey, I forgot to fill that place in 2 years ago, and fill that place up. That's basically what I've been doing for the past while. So anyway, I know this portal is like really out of place, which is why I'm mentioning it now, because I'm making it out of place. Because I'm building a building for the portal. It also looks pretty Greek, which was intentional in case you want to know. Now this could be really torturous, guys, that I'm just skipping all over this, but now it's time that I use all this Netherrack stuff. And of course I could do like that little time as like that gay little percentage thing that all YouTubers seem to have these days, but I can't be bothered to like use that percentage bar, and I don't have to replay mod to replay me building all that stuff. Although mods have been getting a lot easier to download. So yeah, I skipped all of that garbage, but just know it was absolutely horrific. Building all this netherrack and stuff. I even had to rewrite my shulker boxes, guys. My frickin' shulker boxes. But now I have a giant netherrack room. Now it's time to top things off up here. Of course, for all of the process of me building this little spreading thing up here, I got diddled and raped constantly by the local monsters. And I once got forced back into my bed. But now I realize why I switched to these type of notes instead of these type of notes. But now I must move my chest 1 block up. There's no point in doing this, because I know that in like very soon point of time, I'm just going to have to tear all these chests down and move them somewhere else. Anyways, I have 3 more epic steps to do for this thing. I just held up 2 in my hand for some reason, as I'm voicing this. It's 3, but I'm not going to do a weird ass number countdown, percentage, whatever, because I'm not like other girls or YouTubers. I'm me, and my content's the best. But yeah, I'm covering this thing with glass. That's the first step. I need to keep the rain out. Even because of a little entryway to the castle, which totally wasn't inspired by the fact that I can't be bothered to dig an actual entryway. The fact that I ran out of orange glass. Now it's time for the final task. What? Why are there 3 steps to completing this? Okay, first step is covering this massive thing. This massive hole. The second step was, okay, my notes are incoherent as fuck, guys. Bear with me. Okay, let's figure this out. So here's the final task, making the lava lakes. And little did I know this is like the most painful part of this entire goddamn thing, because it basically just came out to going to the nether, gathering lava, going to my world, placing that lava, realizing how little progress I've done, going back to never get more lava. So yeah, I'm just gonna not record all this and hope nothing interesting happens. So something interesting happened, guys. So I kinda got cocky falling in the lava, and now I'm like 2 blocks away from the edge of the lava pool. I'm on half a heart, I have no food, and I have little hope for my survival. So after taking a minute to figure out a game plan, I joined back only to be immediately raped before I could even enact that game plan. In case you're wondering, it was to use scaffolding to get me out of the lava. Thankfully, since my gear is netherite, it was all able to be recovered. But the same could not be said for a block from the hood, my elytra, and around 16 buckets. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that Glock. But finally, after like, how long has it been? Like a month I've been creating this? I'm filled in the last pieces of lava. And with that, I'm done all of this. Hold on a second. There is a... How did I forget? Jot down in my notes. I hate my note. I forgot to mention this Hall of Shame thing right here. I put animations down there because I used to be a big fan of her, but now she's being bullied in Bezel Patches, the Lord and Savior of our country. Anyways, yeah, look at my beautifulness. I promise to upload more stuff soon, guys. I have some ideas for stuff. I have an idea for something in Moon Valley too, and that map art. It's probably supposed to be something I gradually work along with my other videos. But yeah, bye.